Hello everyone, it's Miss Grundle here for lesson 4 today. Today our I can statement is I can use number bonds to represent or show what happens in a break apart story. So as you can see, I have my number bond ready. Now, I'm going to use my cubes to help show a story. Let's pretend that I have 5 apples. I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cubes on my number bond in the big circle on top that shows that I have 5 apples as a whole. That means they are all together. Now, my apples are red and green. Let's say I have 3 red apples. I'm going to put 3 red cubes into one of the circles, which shows that it's a part. 1, 2, 3. My other part down here is for my green apples. I have 2 green apples. 1, 2. What this shows me is that I have 5 apples all together. That's my whole group. Then when I look at the colors, I have one part that has 3 red apples and the other part has 2 green apples. Now, I want to show this same information with numbers. So I'm going to move my cubes and write the number down instead. So, how many red apples do I have? 1, 2, 3. I'm going to move those aside and put 3 for my red apples. My other part on the bottom had 2 green apples. Let's move those aside and put a 2. All right, do you remember how many were in my whole group all together? I'm going to move these over so we can count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We had 5 apples. Let's slide that out of the way and say 5 apples. Now, my number bond shows the same information, but I have numbers in my circles instead of cubes. My group of 5 apples was split into one part that had 3 red and another part that had 2 green. All right, let's try another one. I'm going to clear my board. So this time, I was getting ready for recess. And there were 5 balls in a bag to take outside. I'm going to show that by putting in 5 in my big whole group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. My 5 group is now going to be split into 2 parts. Remember, we follow along the lines. When I looked inside, there were 4 baseballs. I'm going to show that with some white cubes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 baseballs. There was also 1 basketball. I'm going to put 1 orange cube on the bottom to show 1 basketball. Okay, now that we have our information in a picture, we're going to change it into numbers. Let's start with our whole group this time. How many balls do we have for recess? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's slide that over and write a 5. Okay, there were baseballs. How many baseballs do we have in this part? 1, 2, 3, 4. Move that over and write a 4. Okay, here's our last part. How many basketballs were there? 1. When you write a 1 for my basketball. Our number bond is complete. Let's see what this shows us. This number bond shows that there were 5 balls for recess. 4 of them were baseballs, and 1 of them was a basketball. Great job, everyone. Now it's your turn to show what you know. You are going to complete the lesson 4 problem set. You're going to do this page. It's asking you to draw and write the numbers to complete the number bonds. When you're done with your work, you can share it with your teacher. I hope you all have a great day, and I will see you later for some more math. Bye-bye.